Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Paul Goodnow. I am the 2024 chair of our 5-Star Chamber of Commerce. I am excited to welcome you to the 2024 State of the City Address to be presented by our Mayor, Fred Thomas.
Welcome to the 2024 State of the City. Thank you for joining me here at the Simi Valley Cultural Arts Center, a regional hub for the arts, and our host for today's event. I hope you enjoyed connecting with colleagues downstairs and eating that amazing food. So sit back, relax, and join me as we shine a spotlight on the City of Simi Valley, the Simi Valley Unified School District, and Rancho Simi Recreation and Park District, and the amazing things that we've accomplished this past year, and the amazing things we're going to do this year and into the future.
Welcome to the 2024 State of the City. I'm Mayor Fred Thomas, a 30-year resident of Simi Valley. The City of Simi Valley has achieved a lot over the last 12 months, and I'm looking forward to shining a spotlight on our successes, as well as those of the Simi Valley Unified School District and Rancho Simi Recreation and Park District during the next few minutes. And I will touch on what each agency is working on in the coming year. Simi Valley is a business-friendly community, which is demonstrated not only in our practices that aim to move developers and businesses through permitting as expeditiously as possible, but also in our record of community safety, strong infrastructure, focus on technology, schools that take students from here to anywhere, and excellent recreational opportunities. Simi Valley is an easy place to do business and a great place for employers who want to offer a one-of-a-kind quality of life for their teams. Over the past year, Public Works has been rehabilitating major and minor streets, including ADA upgrades at some intersections, and 2024 will see more paving work across the city. Simi Valley Transit has earned a $7 million grant to construct a transit center at Tapo Canyon Road and Avenida Simi, including a park and ride amenity. Design and construction is expected to begin this year. This grant will also fund the purchase of 6 electric battery-powered buses for the city's transition to a zero-emission fleet, as mandated by the state. To stay compliant with state regulations, nearly 180,000 square feet of ornamental, non-functional turf was replaced with drought-tolerant plant materials in 2023. This will result in annual water savings of $50,000 per year, and were funded by rebate programs offered by Metropolitan and Callegas at no cost to the city. In 2024, an additional 200,000 square feet of non-functional turf is also scheduled for replacement. This year, staff plans to initiate a citywide floodplain remapping project, which is expected to remove up to 80% of the community's homes and businesses from the Special Flood Hazard District. This will result in these homes and businesses no longer being required to purchase flood insurance, saving thousands of dollars. The city's infrastructure is its backbone, and this year the Water Quality Control Plant received several upgrades. Over 7 miles of sewer line were rehabilitated, with another 8 miles scheduled for the upcoming year. To enhance resiliency, 3 emergency generators were installed at the Civic Center campus to maintain full operation during a power outage. And coming up in 2024, several water tanks are scheduled to be built or rehabilitated, and several water lines are also scheduled to be replaced. As housing costs continue to be out of reach for many, in 2023, the city worked with developers overseeing the Churchill Apartments located at 1850 Haywood Street to create an affordable housing agreement. Churchill Apartments will bring 91 housing opportunities, of which 5 units will be designated for very low income. Affordable housing is critical for building thriving communities, and staff continues to collaborate with developers to creatively address housing opportunities. The upcoming Home Buyer Assistance Program will assist residents who aspire to home ownership with the goals of preventing homelessness and building stable wealth. In Simi Valley, over 71% of our residents own their homes, and we would like to see that number grow. In 2023, the Community Projects Grant and the Community Development Block Grant programs were allocated nearly $390,000 in grant funding to 13 nonprofit organizations that will fill gaps in services to the community. The city's one-stop online permit program streamlines submissions of electrical and mechanical permits, and online submissions enable staff to collect and analyze data on permit applications, processing times, and outcomes that will improve and enhance overall service delivery. In 2023, to support business growth and expansion in the community, the City Council approved development code amendments to streamline allowed uses within the West End Pacific Plan, and adopted amendments to allow for food trucks within commercial and industrial centers, among other updates. This year, staff plans to finalize the Envision Simi Valley Specific Plan, which will promote redevelopment of the Tapple Street and Los Angeles Avenue commercial areas with mixed use, commercial, and residential uses to enhance economic development and the walkability of those areas. The Simi Valley Police Department works continuously to identify where resources are needed to address the community's most pressing problems. In August 2023, the Special Enforcement Team was reestablished, which handles gang enforcement, street-level narcotics, and human trafficking, among other areas. Since August, the unit has made 106 arrests and recovered 3 guns from local gang members. The police department has a full-time member of Ventura County Behavioral Health's Rapid and Integrated Support and Engagement Program on site that works with our vulnerable population detective. Together, they coordinate the provision of mental health field engagement and case management. Since October, they have made over 100 contacts with community members in need of services and have assisted with getting conservatorship for 2 acute mental health consumers. Recently, the Simi Valley Police Department became California Incident-Based Reporting System, or CYBER certified, an expansion of the FBI's National Incident-Based Reporting System, or NIBRS, the new Department of Justice standard. These new report collection standards capture a wide range of data and will provide a greater analytic capability than the previous standard. The police department continues to expand its community engagement programs, collaborating with agencies, including the Ventura County District Attorney's Office, Simi Valley Police Foundation, Seroptimist International of Simi Valley, and Adventist Health Simi Valley. Events have included National Night Out, Stop Human Trafficking Awareness Panel, a Flock Community Safety Forum, and Tacos with Traffic. Addressing the overall health of our officers is a priority, and sworn and professional staff now have access to wellness check-ins at the station with a licensed marriage and family therapist who has extensive experience working with first responders and their loved ones. This year, the department will be focusing on completing the Simi Valley Police Department's strategic plan, getting the recently reinstated motor officer unit fully staffed, and increasing precision policing technology. Now we'll transition to the arts and community programs, which will provide valuable elements for a well-rounded resident lifestyle. Research shows that exposing children to the performing arts early can contribute to higher level thinking, analytical ability, problem solving, and self-regulation. With this in mind, the Cultural Arts Center continues to offer and expand the Young Artists Playground Youth Arts Education Program to include summer camp, Saturday workshops, and a Monday after-school program. Over the past year, the Cultural Arts Center has expanded offerings to include multicultural programs and a pop-up art gallery and reception celebrating artists with disabilities in Ventura County. In 2024, patrons can look forward to more diverse, inclusive, and accessible programming for the community. The Senior Center is home to the active senior population, but is a vital resource for seniors who need extra support. In 2023, over 74,000 congregate and home-delivered meals were served, and over 5,100 bags of groceries were distributed via the Senior Share supplemental food program to low-income seniors in our community. Programs that wouldn't be possible without the center's nearly 200 volunteers. In collaboration with the Council on Aging, a needs assessment survey was rolled out to the community's senior population to identify Simi Valley's senior needs. The COA created a video highlighting services and resources offered at the Senior Center, which is currently available on the city's YouTube page. In 2024, city staff will work with the Council on Aging to develop a strategic plan to meet the current and future needs of the senior community. And staff will also be initiating the Senior Center Patio Cover Project, funded by a congressional earmark. The Youth Employment Service has been hard at work preparing our young residents to be the next generation of entrepreneurs and employees and be fiscally responsible with their earnings. YES hosted its Job and Career Fair, and this year's event is scheduled for Saturday, April 20th. YES hosted a 4-part workshop series titled Let's Talk Money, financial literacy workshops for teens and young adults, and a 4-part summer workshop series to prepare youth to enter the workforce. To increase community volunteerism and to provide youth with skills before employment, the YES Advisory Board hosted its annual volunteer fair at the Boys and Girls Club of Moore Park in Simi Valley. Mental health has been a focus for the Youth Council over the past year, including at the 2023 Youth Town Hall in partnership with the Ronald Reagan Presidential Foundation and Institute, and at the Teen Mental Health and Wellness Night hosted in partnership with the Simi Valley Unified School District's Tobacco Use Prevention Education Program and the Simi Valley Public Library. This year's Teen Wellness Night is scheduled for Friday, May 17th. The Youth Council and the Simi Valley Public Library also co-hosted the 3rd Annual Suicide Prevention Rock Painting Night, where community members painted rocks with inspirational messages and resources were distributed for mental health and suicide prevention programs. Rocks were donated by Simi Pacific Building Materials. This year, the Youth Council is working with the Simi Valley Unified School District's Coordinator of Diversity, Equity, Inclusion, and Humanities, along with the Santa Susana High School's International Club Advisor, to hold a school district-wide multicultural fair on the evening of Friday, April 12, 2024. The Simi Valley Public Library offers resources to support the need of businesses as well as traditional library programs. This year, the library focused on enhancing services through the implementation of a mobile library and adult literacy program. The adult literacy program, funded by an $85,000 state grant, will complement the early literacy, homework assistance, family learning, and workforce support programs already offered at the library, and include instructions and support for adult English language learners. In 2023, the Simi Valley Library hosted the Read Across America program in collaboration with community partners, started a new annual Winter Reading Challenge, hosted the annual Summer Reading Program, partnered with the Simi Valley Unified School District to offer Meet Me at the Library programs for families of 10 school sites, and offered a total of 612 programs attended by over 15,000 people. In 2024, library staff will be purchasing the mobile library vehicle and initiating service routes, training literacy volunteers and matching them with adult learners, and collaborating with the Simi Valley Library Foundation to raise funds for the renovation of the library to design an engaging and modern gathering place for all ages. Simi Valley is the place to do business and enthusiastically welcomes several new businesses in 2023. Four Wall Entertainment, IHOP, American Mattress, Dunkin' Donuts, Tacos 805, 85C Bakery, Adams Forge, Generation Genius, Calaveras, CBC Federal Credit Union, Nectar of the Dogs Wine, Breeze Cakes, Epic Tacos, Simi Bargain Bins, Indivia, Mariachi Loco Grill and Cantina, the LA Kings Isoplex Arena, Simi Quick Oil, Sweat Haven, Code Ninjas, Trendy Me, 118 CrossFit, and Urban Taco. Through a partnership with the Economic Development Collaborative of Ventura County, The city launched its Business Assistance Revolving Loan Fund in January 2023 with funding of $1 million over a 4-year term. This easy-to-access program offers loans to the city's business community ranging from $10,000 to $100,000 with a fixed interest rate of 5.25%. Over the past year, the city partnered with the Chamber of Commerce to sponsor 2 job fairs to assist the local business community recruit employees. To support and enhance opportunities for underprivileged vendors, the Economic Development Team and the Simi Valley Transit sponsored last November's Disadvantaged Business Enterprise event. Following 2 community workshops to solicit feedback on the strategic plan deliverables, the City Council approved the Economic Development Strategic Plan, created in partnership with the city's consultant, the Nadelson Dale Group. This year, staff will begin implementing the strategic plan to maintain the city's financial health, active future economic and social vitality, and high quality of life through job growth, business retention, support of the arts, and balanced economy. Staff collaborated with development and commercial broker community to bring in more industrial space to the city, including the Simi Valley Industrial Center, located at 2400 Chain Drive, is a new 6-building industrial project with a total area of 500,000 square feet. The Tapple Canyon Commerce Center, located at 1800 Tapple Canyon, has 5 new buildings featuring 340,000 square feet of industrial area with supporting business office space. 4180 Guardian Street has 50,000 square feet of new industrial building space. As consumer behavior continues to shift from brick and mortar shopping to an e-commerce preference, the city will build on this opportunity to develop a new tenant solution for the Simi Valley Town Center through a strong public-private collaboration to achieve community development goals. Looking forward, the city will continue its partnership with the commercial broker community, Workforce Development Board, local universities including Cal Lutheran and the Ventura County Community College District to increase opportunities for job creation. The city continues to be responsive and available to the business community, and staff continues to recruit businesses to occupy the new industrial buildings coming online for lease or sale in 2024. The Administrative Services Department has been implementing technological initiatives to increase efficiency and enable management to make data-informed decisions citywide, including the installation of GPS devices in city vehicles and high-priority equipment, enabling staff to review fuel consumption and maintenance history and provide real-time data on vehicle and equipment location travel history, and send alerts if a vehicle is being driven recklessly or being taken outside of a designated geographical area. The installation and configuration of an electronic document management system for the city clerk's office that provides an electronic searchable format for documents, saving staff time. An auto issuance process for residential mechanical, solar, electrical, and plumbing permits, expediting the permit process for residents and allowing building and safety staff to focus more on complex permit applications. Admin services also assisted over 200 delinquent utility customers with funding assistance from the Low-Income Household Water Assistance Program, allowing the city to recover over $150,000 in delinquent utility bills. This year, accounts payable will be implementing ACH payments when paying vendors to decrease the risk of check fraud. The department will also work towards an e-procurement and contract management system that will help improve and streamline the city's procurement function by automating the bidding process and having more effective monitoring and contract management. And finally, Administrative Services began the implementation of a Public Works asset management and work order system that will enable field workers to access information and complete work orders via tablets, management to prioritize work and create benchmarks, and the public to have more insight into the status of issues. Now, we'll transition to our partner agencies that make Simi Valley a great place to live, work, and recreate. The Simi Valley Unified School District and the Rancho Simi Recreation and Park District. In 2016, Simi Valley voters approved the $239 million Measure X General Obligation Bond, a facilities and security improvement bond that directly supports 28 school campuses. Since then, the Simi Valley Unified School District has been working hard to complete improvements for its 16,000 students. These include the renovations of every learning space, classroom, including technological upgrades, flexible furniture, and cosmetic improvements. 17 out of 28 campuses are complete. Royal High School's new flexible space multi-purpose building and renovated quad areas are complete. Simi Valley High School's quad is completed and a new kitchen is underway. All schools have received security systems, including cameras and radios. Students have received new devices for classroom and home use. Inclusive playground structures were recently completed at Sycamore and Garden Grove Elementary Schools. With the implementation of the State of California's transitional kindergarten expansion, which now includes 4-year-olds, Simi Valley Unified School District welcomed nearly 660 young learners to most elementary campuses. The new Expanded Learning Opportunities Program is funded by a state grant and provides free childcare to qualified families after school and during school breaks. Students are facing mental health challenges, so to address their needs, Simi Valley Unified School District has added 15 staff members, including social workers and counselors across grade levels. The district has also partnered with Daybreak Health to provide free online counseling for tweens and teens. Family workshops focused on different mental health topics will also be offered, and staff will continue to be trained to recognize signs of students who are struggling. In the upcoming school year, Arroyo Elementary School will welcome the district's Dual Language Academy. Students beginning in TK and kindergarten will receive upgraded instruction in English and Spanish, and each year following the 2024-25 school year will see the addition of the next grade level for dual language, until Arroyo's entire TK through 5th grade school is dual language. Research shows that students who receive a dual language education perform better academically and tend to demonstrate more empathy. The Rancho Simi Recreation and Park District Board of Directors places a high priority on accessibility and the importance recreation programs have on the community and individual mental and physical well-being. Through enhanced outdoor programming, residents can now enjoy wildflower walks, cycling classes, garden therapy workshops, and much more. The district's mobile recreation program also brings weekly programming centered around local neighborhood parks, so participants can enjoy free, quality programming without having to travel. Through a renewed commitment to community outreach, a new website and registration software were unveiled. Ease of navigation and registration are made seamless in this process. Over the past year, the district's mission to activate and preserve open space has remained a priority. Through the acquisition of 149 acres donated by the Poe family, Rancho Simi now has a new parcel of land in the Runkle Canyon area that expands the network of trails available to the community. Kiosk replacement and trail maintenance at the trailheads are part of the ongoing efforts to improve the open space experience for everyone. Rancho Simi Recreation and Park District has completed construction on the most recent phase of the Arroyo Simi Greenway Trail expansion project. The collaborative effort with the city sees the trail from Sequoia to Tapo Street receive renovations including paving and beautification. The project leads into the next phase of expansion that will extend from Tapo Street to Stearns Street. The Rancho Simi Community Pool is Simi Valley's only public space to swim, and with the recent completion of pool deck repairs and future renovation of the pool building, the district ensures that it will continue to be an important amenity for decades to come. In 2023, Rancho Simi stabilized the ranger program through a series of hires. Residents can continue to rely on a safe experience in the parks with a total of 9 rangers on staff. Rancho Simi is nearing completion on the conceptual design for the 3rd and final phase of its acquisition of the Activity Center on Guardian Street. The design features 2 levels of recreation amenities for all ages, including indoor multi-use sport courts for futsal, pickleball, and volleyball, a gymnastics area, indoor playground, birthday and banquet rooms, snack bar and catering, kitchen, interactive video gaming area, and VR lounge, table games and homework room, and more. A high priority project for the district is the completion of construction of the Rancho Santa Susana Community Park Field Renovation Phase 4. The project includes the expansion of athletic fields and community special event space, sand volleyball courts, a basketball court, a new large playground, additional green space, new lighting, and field realignment to allow for additional uses. Rancho Simi has conducted significant outreach to find a permanent destination for a BMX track. Following the district's departure from the Sycamore Drive headquarters, efforts have been made to identify a new location for BMX riders within the community. Lighting will also be improved throughout the district's community park ball fields, creating a safer, more enjoyable environment for youth and adult sports programs at several locations. The Rancho Simi Recreation and Park District is proud to provide the citizens of Simi Valley with the very best programming, amenities, and opportunities to help improve their quality of life and accomplish their health goals. Rancho Simi truly is where it happens. Thank you for joining me today as we focus the spotlight on this past year's successes of the city, school, and park districts. As you can see, we have a lot to look forward to this year, and I can't wait to see how it all turns out. Have a wonderful afternoon.